Have you ever felt like intense workouts just are not sustainable, but you still want real results? Maybe running hard leaves you sore, tired, or burned out, and you wonder if there is a better way. What if simply jogging slowly every day could change your body, your energy, and even how you feel mentally? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you will understand why slow jogging might be one of the smartest fitness habits you can build. If we have not met before, my name is Coach, and I have spent years helping people get fitter without destroying their joints or their motivation. Today, we are talking about what really happens if you jog slowly every single day. This is not about sprinting, racing, or pushing to exhaustion. It's about steady, comfortable jogging that you can maintain and recover from. By the end of this video, you will know how slow jogging affects fat loss, endurance, muscles, joints, and even your mindset. You will also learn how to do it safely, how long to jog, and how to adjust it whether you're a beginner or already active. No equipment is needed beyond good shoes, and this can be done outdoors or on a treadmill. Stay with me until the end, because the biggest benefit is not what most people expect. Let's start with what slow jogging actually means. Slow jogging is a pace where you can breathe through your nose or talk in short sentences without gasping. You're moving faster than a walk, but you're never struggling. This pace allows your body to stay relaxed while still challenging your heart and muscles. When you jog slowly every day, the first thing you'll notice is improved cardiovascular endurance. Your heart becomes more efficient at pumping blood, and your lungs learn to use oxygen better. Over time, everyday activities like climbing stairs or carrying groceries start to feel easier. You're not training for speed here, you're training for stamina. Another major change happens with fat burning. Slow jogging primarily uses fat as fuel because your intensity stays moderate. This means your body gets better at accessing stored fat over time. Many people are surprised to see their waistline slowly shrinking, even without extreme dieting, as long as they stay consistent and support their jogging with balanced meals. Now let's talk about muscles. Slow jogging will not build bulky muscles, but it does strengthen and tone your lower body. Your calves, hamstrings, quads, and glutes all work with every step. Your core also stays engaged to keep you upright and balanced. Over weeks and months, your legs feel stronger, more resilient, and more stable. For beginners, this daily movement also improves coordination and joint health. Your ankles, knees, and hips adapt gradually, which is much safer than jumping into hard runs. The key is starting slow and keeping your stride short and light. If jogging feels uncomfortable at first, you can alternate jogging and walking until your body adapts. Let's move into how this affects your metabolism. Slow jogging every day helps regulate blood sugar levels and improves how your body handles carbohydrates. This can lead to steadier energy throughout the day and fewer crashes. Many people notice they feel less sluggish in the afternoon once slow jogging becomes part of their routine. Mental health is another powerful benefit. Jogging releases feel-good chemicals in the brain that reduce stress and anxiety. Because the pace is easy, it becomes almost meditative. You can clear your mind, enjoy music or nature, and finish your jog feeling refreshed instead of drained. Over time, this habit can significantly improve mood and consistency. Now let's address recovery and soreness. Because slow jogging stays low intensity, your body recovers quickly. This is why it can be done daily. You're not constantly tearing muscle fibers or overstressing your nervous system. As long as you listen to your body and wear supportive shoes, daily slow jogging is sustainable for most people. If you want to add structure, you can think of your daily jog as your base fitness. Warm up with a brisk walk for a few minutes, then jog at an easy pace for 20 to 30 minutes. Finish with a short walk to cool down. Stretching your calves, hips, and hamstrings afterward helps maintain flexibility. For those who want a bit more challenge, you can occasionally add short pickups where you jog slightly faster for 30 seconds, then return to your easy pace. This keeps things interesting without turning it into a hard workout. Beginners can shorten the time and focus on consistency first. Nutrition also plays a role here. Supporting daily jogging means eating enough protein to help muscles recover, carbohydrates for energy, and healthy fats for overall health. Simple foods like lean meats, eggs, fruits, vegetables, rice, oats, and plenty of water go a long way. You don't need supplements to see benefits, but staying hydrated is crucial. Here's the big insight most people miss. The real power of slow jogging every day is not just physical, it's behavioral. When exercise feels manageable, you stop skipping it. You build trust in yourself, and consistency compounds over time. That's where real transformation happens. Instead of forcing motivation, you create a habit that fits your life. Your body adapts, your confidence grows, and fitness becomes part of who you are, not something you struggle to maintain. This mindset shift is what separates short-term results from long-term success. As we wrap up, take a moment to breathe and appreciate what your body can do. Slow jogging every day strengthens your heart, tones your legs, supports fat loss, and improves mental clarity. It's gentle enough to recover from, yet powerful enough to change your health. The biggest takeaway is that fitness doesn't have to hurt to work. Small, daily actions add up in a big way. If you stay patient and consistent, your body will reward you. If this video helped you see jogging in a new way, give it a like so more people can find it. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for more realistic fitness guidance you can actually stick to. I would love to hear from you in the comments, so tell me how long you usually jog or where you like to jog the most. And when you're ready, check out the next video on building endurance safely for beginners to keep your progress moving forward.